Hello, amazing friend. Today, I'm inviting you into a powerful exercise, and I'm going to be reading from the Daily Success Journal. And that is introducing you to the Ivy Lee method to identify your top 6 daily priorities every single day. And 6 things is enough to keep you busy for a day. As long as you're clear and you know how to identify those 6 priority things. Now, this is a real story from 1918. So the year was 1918, and Charles M. Schwab was one of the richest men in the world, well, at least in the US. He was the president of the Bethlehem Steel Corporation, the largest shipbuilder and the second largest steel producer in America at the time. Well, the famous inventor Thomas Edison once referred to Schwab as the master hustler. He was constantly seeking an edge over the competition. Now, this story is not about Mr. Schwab, to be honest. It's actually about someone who is quite special. Because one day, in his quest to increase the efficiency of his team and to discover better ways to get more things done, Charles M. Schwab reached out to a highly respected productivity consultant. And this is the most important person in this story, my friend. His name is Ivy Lee. And he asked Ivy Lee, how can you make my team more productive? How can we get more done? And how can we expand our revenue as an organization and so forth? And so Mr. Lee just asked Mr. Schwab, you know what? Give me just 15 minutes with each of your executives, and I will sort this out. Then Mr. Schwab asked, how much will this cost me? He said, nothing, unless it works. When it works, then you can send me a check for whatever you feel that is worth to you. Now, let me explain to you the Ivy Lee method in action. What really happened in those 15 minutes with each executive when Ivy Lee met with them. So, what he did with each executive in 5 minutes, he explained to them his simple routine for achieving peak productivity on a daily basis. So he told them at the end of each workday, and this, my friend, are the instructions for you to listen. Apply that today and every single day. So at the end of each workday, my friend, write down the 6 most important things that you need to accomplish tomorrow. Do not write more than 6 tasks. Do not write more than 6 tasks. All right, I'm guilty of this. Sometimes I will write more than 6. I will find little spaces and add them because I don't want to forget. But better would be to say, what are the 6 priorities for tomorrow? And then maybe you add the other 6 for another day. But anyway, 6 priorities for tomorrow. Then prioritize these 6 items in order of the true importance. So write number 1, the most important one. And if you couldn't, just write them, and at the end, then rank them, this priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, up the way to 6. Then when you arrive tomorrow, concentrate only on the first task. Work on the first task until that task is finished before you move to the next task. Are you guilty, my friend, of starting something, never finishing, something else came in, someone asks you something, and then you stop everything and then you move on to that? If you're doing that, my friend, you can't be successful. And I know you want to be successful. So are you going to keep doing the things of the past, or are you going to make things differently? Well, Albert Einstein says, doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results is called insanity. And I know that you and I are sane people, and we want to do, because we want change in our lives, we want to do things differently. And this is your opportunity, my friend, to change. And to change, focus on the first task, finish it, then move on to the next, and the next, and the next, then you will be done. So, approach the rest of your list on the same fashion. That was the 4th step from Ivy Lee. And at the end of the day, if any task was unfinished, move it to tomorrow. Move it to the following day, and that's okay. And repeat this process every working day. Every working day. What does this mean? It's not at the beginning of every working day, it's at the end. You plan tomorrow yesterday. The best way to be successful tomorrow is ending today the right way and planning what you will do tomorrow. So use the Ivy League method and you will see the result. The same will happen in this story, and real life story, by the way, because the strategy sounded so simple, but they gave it a try at the Bethlehem Steel Company. And after 3 months, Schwab was so delighted with the progress his company had made that he called Lee into his office and wrote him a check of $25,000 at the time. Today, that is worth more than $500,000. And Mr. Schwab considered it the best investment he ever made. That is, your productivity is the best investment you will ever make into your life. Productivity is the best investment you ever make into your team, into any person in your life. So being productive with your time is powerful. And well, that is the method, the Ivy League method. And that method is embedded in the Daily Success Friend. And we want, my friend, to end every day. Don't take this exercise lightly. Plan your day. What are your top 6 priorities for tomorrow? And if you do that, my friend, you will be well on your way to success. The same way Charles M. Schwab team was able to be back in the days. All good wishes, my friend, and here is to your success 1,000 times, million times, why not billion times.